Island's favorite realtor, Louis Monroy. Check this out. I'm reading this article from RhodeIslandRealtors.org. The title of this article is Realtors Report Rhode Island Housing Inventory Vanishing. Like disappearing. Poof, gone, disappearing. As soon as it's on the market, it's gone. It's gone right away. Guys, I'm telling you, man, competition is getting fierce. I'm about to start dressing like a Spartan every time I go see a house, or at least when I start typing up offers, right? Because there's a lot of competition out there. So let's dive into the facts. This was published June 16th, 2021. Double-digit appreciation continued in Rhode Island housing market last month. The median sales price of single-family homes rose to $365,000, an 18% gain since May of 2020. That was last year. But I want to bring this up real fast. I like this article, right, just because of the fact that they're acknowledging, in parts of this article, they acknowledge that last year was like crazy, right? We know that C word happened, right? COVID happened. It took over our lives. So they actually bring that up with some of these other numbers that they end up bringing up. So let me tell you, let me keep reading. Transactions, so back to the single family home part. Transactions also increased by 19% year over year, though many closings in the spring of 2020 were curtailed by the pandemic. See, I like that. I like that. Compared to May of 2019, last month's closing activity was down 17.8%. Now, a lot of people might think, whoa, things are slowing down. There's not that many houses closing anymore. Skirt! Wait a minute. Just wait a minute now. Because with just 863 single-family homes for sale last month, Rhode Island's available housing inventory fell by 76% compared to May of 2019. If you're comparing it to last year, May 2020, it fell by 64%. But let's go with 2019, right? Our inventory dropped a lot. So it's not that people aren't buying houses. It's that there's just not a lot of houses out there to buy. So, which is why it shows I want to say a decline in closing activity, just because there's not enough houses to close on. So, I mean, think about that, guys. 863 single-family homes for sale, right, in May, compared to 3,583 single-family homes. The competition is real, right? I'm not here to scare you guys. I just want you to go into home hunting prepared, right? Because there's a lot of things that, there's a lot of offers you're going to be competing against. A lot of people you're going to be competing against. Boom, let's check out what this says here. The demand for Ocean State real estate remains searing hot. Sellers are seeing multiple offers, and all but the most qualified and prepared buyers are having a tough time getting into a home. We're hopeful that as we come out of the pandemic and the economy continues to improve, we'll see more people willing to put their home up for sale. Even if that occurs, Rhode Island needs more new construction to accommodate the growing demand. Right, that was said by Leanne Dietor. I'm sorry, I am butchering your name right now, but Leanne, president of the Rhode Island Association of Realtors. Let's give you an update on the multifamily home stuff. The $350,000 median price for May's multifamily home sales represented a 14.75% gain from the prior year. All right, let me read that over one more time. The $350,000 median price for May's multifamily home sales represented a 14.7% gain from the prior year. But remember, closing activity, which nearly ceased altogether during the height of last year's shutdown, increased by 111.8% year over year. So that's kind of funny. Like, you compare this May to last May, there's 111.8% year over year growth in closing activity. But I like that they mentioned that represented from the prior year closing activity. Nope, I lied. I'm sorry, guys. I'm butchering the end of this video. I'm just going to read this last part here. The $350,000 median price for May's multifamily home sales represented a 14.75% gain from the prior year. closing activity, which nearly ceased altogether during the height of last year's shutdown, increased by 111.8% year over year and by 21.6% since May 2019. All right, so closing activity, which nearly ceased altogether, blah, 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 year over year and 21. All right, so closing activity increased by 21.6% since May 2019 when it comes to multifamily homes. And then you got the condos last month, with the median sales price rising 43.7% to $350,000. Sales activity also jumped 33.1% since May 2020, though they fell by 18.3% since May 2019. So whenever I see that sales activity has declined, I'm in the market every day, right? I'm in the market every day. I'm helping buyers and sellers every day. And this slowdown in closing activity isn't a surprise, but in a sense you kind of feel like it is a surprise, because like every day, like things are happening, right? Everything's houses are closing every single day, right? So it kind of feels like, wow, closing activity is slowing down. But at the same time, when you're in it, it's hard to see the whole picture. I'm starting to sweat just because it's hot in this car. I need to get a studio one day. But anyways, yeah, so what am I taking away from all of this? Right now, what I'm taking away are some of the facts, right? If you're out there looking to buy a house or sell one, if you're looking to buy a house, you better sit down with your realtor and talk about like the main things that you have to do, right? The main things that you have to do in order to get an offer accepted. I'm talking about contingencies, your offer price, your deposit, all of these things, right? All of these things have something to do with getting your offer accepted. Find out more about the seller. Do they want to rent back? Are they going to move right away? Do they need some time? Right? What is the perfect offer? What is the perfect offer for this scenario? Find out what that perfect offer is. And I'm not saying to make the perfect offer. What I'm saying is try to get as close as you can to that offer, so that way you stand a chance. Because right now, there are people giving an arm and a leg, right, for a house. There was an article that I saw, just a headline of, and it said something along the lines that an offer was made somewhere in our country, right, that they would name their first child after the owner of that house if they accepted their offer, right? That was kind of, just novelty, right? I guess just like a little joke. But at the same time, people are doing these kind of things because of the fact that the market is so crazy. I'm not saying that was a serious offer, but just think about it. Someone who made that offer just was probably at a point where like, yo, just tell them I'll name my kid after them. Like, I just want a house. I just want a house. So that's what I'm taking from this article, right? If you're gonna be looking for a house, just be ready. Be ready to compete, because making just a regular little old offer, I had a listing, right? We accepted an offer, right? But that listing had like 7 offers, right? And they were all great offers. So what I'm just trying to get at, again, I'm gonna reiterate this: if you're a buyer, be ready. If you're a seller, be ready, because your house is gonna sell if it's priced accordingly, right? If you're not just trying to take advantage of the market, right? If you're priced right, you're gonna sell it. You're gonna sell that house in a heartbeat, especially if it's with me. If it's with me, it's a wrap, right? It's over, boom. But at the same time, that's why I sit down with my clients like, hey, I know you want to sell this house, but where are you gonna go, right? I'll help you find a house to buy, right? We can figure that part out. Are you gonna rent? You got family you're gonna stay with? What's gonna happen? What is the game plan, right? I've sat down with people who wanted to sell their house, and I've told them, yeah, I wouldn't sell my house. If I was in your shoes, I wouldn't sell my house, right? But there's other times when I'm sitting with someone and I'm like, yeah, sell your house. Heck yeah, sell your house. You know what I mean? It all depends. I'm not in this for the money, man. I'm in this so that way I can feel good, right? I read a whole bunch of real estate books because I am an expert in this field, and I pride myself on being an expert in real estate. So it really ain't all about the money for me, man. Just let's sit down, let's talk, let's shoot the shit, let's get to know each other, and I'm gonna do my best to help you out. But that's all I got for you guys today. If you are looking to buy or sell a house, let me know, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Anything else on my mind? Anything else? Nope, pretty much it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.